I made a DIY water bottle duo for you and for your dog all in one bottle. You don't have to carry two bottles anymore. With this, you'll be able to share your water with your pup. Water bottles for dogs are expensive and mine cost me almost nothing using recycles. This could be a Shark Tank level invention. I'm so excited to show you this. Here is how it works. You each will have your own separate spout so you won't contaminate each other's water. You can adjust the flow from the top cap. I wanna name this bottle Sip with Your Pup. You're gonna need two plastic bottles. One should be a little bigger than the other one, so the small one should be able to fit inside the big one. The big bottle will be your pet's bowl. I marked my cut lines and I especially left the bottom part of the bottle intact since it's made with a thicker plastic. That way I was able to keep the bowl better reinforced and not too wobbly. Using scissors and utility knife, I cut out the lines, but the small water bottle wasn't standing straight inside the second one. I needed a bigger bottle. I went through my recycles and found this rectangle juice bottle, which worked out perfect. The next step is to cut out an opening in the bottom of the bottle. This part of the bottle has a very thick plastic. You cannot use your knife. For this, I used my soldering iron. You see how thick it is? I sanded down any sharp edges. For the sides, instead of sanding, I used this duct tape I got from a dollar store. I like this color a lot. Duct tapes evolved so much, they are not just your old-fashioned silver duct tapes anymore. Now there are so many options, and I do tend to use them often in my projects, by the way. Now I'm going to open two holes on both sides using a hole puncher. And install this little screw and a washer with a small nut. We are going to attach the dog bowl to the human bottle using these as hooks. Don't tighten it up all the way, we need a little gap in between the washer and the plastic bottle. I found a wooden knob at home, painted it in blue, but then covered it up with a plastic bottle cap. We need this neck part to wrap our ties around. It gets attached with a screw rather than hot glue to make it a bit stronger. We are done with the doggy bowl. Now on to the human bottle. We put two pieces together like this and mark the center of the hole we just opened up. This is where we are going to attach another spout. I removed this from a beverage box and remove the inner circle. Using hot glue, attach it to the bottle. I also sealed the outside with hot glue to make it waterproof so we don't have any leakage, and opened up a small hole using my soldering iron. Now that the two pieces are ready, I need to attach them to each other. I have a bunch of pipe cleaners at home. I decided to use them. Pipe cleaners have this tiny wire running in the center and covered with this fuzzy stuff, if you haven't seen any, but they are too colorful. I decided to wrap them up with my duct tape. I made 6 of these, 3 of them being a little longer. I also made these 3 for the handle using black pipe cleaners and skip duct taping every few inches to create some pattern. I took 3 of the shorter pipe cleaners and start braiding them. This is going to be the bottom tie. I inserted plastic hair ties inside the braiding, braided about 5 more inches and inserted the second hair tie. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Your likes are very useful for the channel. Using hot glue again, attach it right above the nozzle. tie the ends to each other firmly by twisting and cut the extra ends. This is how we attach them, with the hair ties going around the screws. The washers holds the ties from slipping out. This one is the longer braided pipe cleaners. I wrapped this around and twisted the ends around the knob for tight closure. It's actually not necessary. Hair ties are doing a good job holding the bottles together nicely. But I wanted to add a handle. That's when I needed it to tie the handle to something. We are almost done with it. I am so excited to go out and test this out. One last thing, this nozzle was too short, it was hard to twist it, so I added a piece of cap on top of the other one to extend this length. Let's fill it up and test it. Very exciting. You can adjust the water flow from the top. This project turned out so good. I'm gonna be using this bottle a lot, especially when it's DIY and it's my own design. It feels even better. I will also have so much fun showing this off to the other dog owners. They might be the future subs, who knows? And don't forget to share this with your friends. They might appreciate you a lot. I think I deserve to drink some water. So does he. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for visiting. See you in the next one. Bye.